Hello, you guys, and welcome to another YouTube exclusive video. Today, we're going to be playing Within. Within is a short indie horror game, and the story goes as follows. When Maya gets a disturbing phone call from her estranged younger brother, Nick, it sets in motion a series of horrific events that stirs the past and threatens to destroy all that she holds dear. Within a short first-person horror adventure featuring Crooks Game Studio. I don't know who that is, but cool. Brightness, subtitles on. No other anything. Got it? That's not concerning or anything. New game. They abandoned the god who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Well, I don't know what the fuck that is. A book. A chapter of a book.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months.
Voice acting?
Which wasn't unusual.
Fatal Frame?
Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while.
That voice sounds familiar.
I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have.
Womp womp.
Bye, Maya.
Goodbye, brother.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in.
Drugs.
As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us,
Ma.
he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving.
After Ma died? Our Ma died.
And I would save him.
Wow, you're such a badass. Believe in you. Badass. Okay, so that was cool. We got like a little cinematics with voice acting. That feels
I should get this over with quickly.
professional.
I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
These are apartments. Left click on objects in your surrounding to interact with them. Trash can.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days.
Okay, so she's gonna talk every single time. That's my job, but okay. We have an out of order elevator.
Whose bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in.
Is there a child that lives here? What apartment did you say he lived in? I wasn't listening. Do you? Ding dong. Okay, so this is interesting. No, actually, doesn't look too bad. I don't know if these are bought assets or made assets, but they don't look bad. All right, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this. I'm used to
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it.
Hey, thank you for doing the horror protagonist thing. You know. I hear some ruckus. 411? I heard some people yelling. One of the scariest things I've ever had to deal with in an apartment is... I don't really want to get into it too much, but the last apartment that I lived in, I think that the couple that lived above me got into some really dangerous fights, and I had to make the decision to call the police. And, like, you scared me.
Hello?
You scared me. I saw the shadow and you going, stop that. A boppy? He's a boppy?
Where'd they go? There was someone just here.
Okay, shut up, girl. Like, where did they go? In the door. Apartment 405.
Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although, if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Bing bong. Hello? Hello? Pizza. Pizza's here.
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
Coming in.
Gosh, what is that smell?
Big brother.
Nick, are you here?
Big brother.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick, I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat.
Wow, this is very narrative, this game. You killed your best
He
friend?
had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind.
And 16. Don't you need a...
Alex was killed on the spot.
No, maybe not.
Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death.
I was gonna say, don't you need like an adult with you if you're
With
16?
Nog
But
on,
maybe not.
I was supposed to be the parent. Rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered.
Are you mom?
It's on me.
I'm sorry, is your name Mom? No, I think your name is Sister. That doesn't sound like
There's
your
gotta
job.
be a light switch somewhere.
Girl, if you don't shut up and let me do stuff. Like, every movement I make, she's like, oh, I guess you gotta do this. I guess I should do this.
How is he living like this? This is terrible.
Shut up. He's depressed.
Would it hurt to clean up a little?
Would it hurt for you to shut the fuck up? Sorry. I don't know why she's making me mad. Would it hurt to clean up? Would it hurt for you to shh?
I remember that shirt. I think I'd given it to him for a birthday.
Riveting. Look, he did order pizza. Lots of pizza. Discarded wrappers and
What is he
cans.
doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here.
Why can't he get a bed like a normal person?
I don't think men care. You think men care about decorating? You think men don't care? You think guys care about anything that's not anything? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. I'm teasing you
I
guys.
think I just lost my appetite.
Why? It's a burrito. I think I just lost my appetite for that half-eating burrito.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died? Before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Okay, that's sad. Oh my god. Jump scare?
When Ma got sick,
Trauma
I was
jump
15.
scare?
15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer.
Oh. Is this a horror
Whatever
game
you
or
are,
a
Father.
sad game?
No kid should have to lose both parents so early.
Truly though, honestly, sorry. I'm trying to
You
make
give
this
a good shit
happy,
after
but
that.
truly that's really
She
sad.
mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but Hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Girl. Okay, I have problems with this girl already. First of all, the amount of pain that this brother is in, he's lost his best friend due to a car accident that he caused. So he's got survivor's guilt, and that was his best friend. And then on top of that, you lost your mom to cancer, you watched her die slowly, and you're like picking apart this man's apartment like this, like, why is so disgusting? What the fuck is this shit? Like, I get it, man, but you also have to get that he's struggling. So, I mean, I guess that's why we're here, to help him not struggle. I don't know. Do not open, go back. Okay, say less. Back here, bathroom. And I bet this apartment costs $2,000 a month. I bet.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
And then you're.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Oh,
And then you're.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Butter knife.
Hello?
Hello?
Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello?
A gamer room.
Hello? How did this door open?
I would stay in here. This is cool.
There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
I'm looking at the light switch. Girl, calm down. 40 degrees? Oh, Celsius. Okay. Wow.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into.
Occult? Occult.
Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he?
Game
He
console.
used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
Video games are such a good way to, cope. It's my coping mechanism. Posters are cool, although they look a little AI made. I could be wrong. Don't care about his trash. Coffee?
This looks days old.
How can you tell? I get it if there's like coffee or cream in there and the cream is like getting chunky, but that just looks like a regular cup of coffee. How can you tell? Look at this computer. Turn it on. Why does it sound like it's from 1981?
I
Cool.
wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6 months.
That's rude. The rudest sister known to man. At least my brother and sister, like, we pick at each other, but at least they're not like, yeah, she's pretty shit. Can you imagine if my brother just got online and was like, yeah, my sister's pretty shit at video games. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. Clippy clappy.
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him.
Okay, boot failure, USB drive
A
missing.
USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Huh. Error boot disk sequence key in the USB drive? He did that on purpose.
Just trash. I'm not digging through that.
Why? There could be the USB in it. You know how many times I accidentally I have a little trash can like this next to my desk. It's pink. Go on. But I accidentally drop shit in my trash can all of the time. What if he just like pulled it out to take it with him and bumped into his desk or something and it fell? How are you so confident that you know? Aw, Miss Detective. I have beef with her. I actually kind of feel bad now that I'm going off on her so hard. Like, I don't know why I have beef with this girl so much, but the unknown of the under. Oh,
Random drawer junk. Nothing useful.
shut up. I love that. I also like to look at underwater stuff. Drawer junk. That looked like junk to you?
Nothing useful here. This could be it.
No, but I thought you said there was nothing useful here. Alright, stick it in. Sandbox OS. Interesting. Okay, I'm opening it up. Game.exe, play log. Let's read the text first. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS. I'll try to drag this. A secure, heavily modded Linux variant running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better than to be cautious considering the urban legend around this game. A single exe file, not cleverly named, no instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. Oh no. The things I had to trawl through to find it. Things I don't ever want to... Oh, I can't ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. Yeah. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use the compose a post documenting my journey for the r/occult subreddit. Okay. Anyway, first things first, I have to... I'm sorry, the fact that Reddit is in-game real life thing. Okay. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random. The lore. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. The stories about the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it... Okay. Now, answer me something to me, chat. After reading that, do you really want to click on the fucking game? Do you? Watch, it's gonna... It opened first for us. I didn't gotta do shit. Alright, let's go. Click to start. Okay, it's a game within a game. These are actually pretty cool. I feel like I'm playing... I just downloaded an indie horror game. Off the darkest, deepest web known as Itch.io. Itch.io. What is that, a demon? I don't understand what you're saying. Am I supposed to do something? What are you saying, silly Billy? What are you saying, silly Billy Willy, man? What are you saying? What are you saying? You're funny. Okay, anyways. Demon. Oh no. You guys watch Black Mirror? That last episode of Black Mirror, what was it, Demon 79 or 76? I don't remember. That shit was so fucking funny to me. Oh, great. Oh, great. Another one is talking. Okay, sir. Maya. Hey, I played Fatal Frame. I know how this works. Did I go here? No, I don't. Application crashed.
Wait, that file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
Maya? Allow me to read, please. Got it to run. First impressions. A creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. I think that was more like PS1. I don't know. Anyway, this game's unstable. It crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's showing up files and then randomly spitting them back. No credits, no title screen, no save/load. It was hard to find. So many fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled upon a game almost by accident, following an anon link to a file dump on an Onion server. Wow, we are quite the deep web walker. I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. You are going to jail. The myth of this game, which I pieced together shifting through volumes of shitposts for bits of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it allows itself to be found by those whom it selects. So what is it, the master sword of horror games? There are stories that it was not created by human hands, and that it was birthed... I'm taking this so seriously. I am taking this so seriously. Okay, you guys? Shush. And that it was birthed whole in the film of the dark web, a digital abomination conceived and formed in the womb of humanity's most depraved impulses. Does anybody watch Mutahar? As I spent hours digging into this, the old compulsions and inexorably returning. Can I read? No. Guilt? Dark thoughts, a guilt, a desperate craving for alcohol. It's impossible to resist. So, is this game trying to get you to do stuff like the darkness that wells within you? The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggest an ancient entity, possibly a greater demon. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can... So let me guess, you wanna... Yep, you wanna play the game again. Okay. You wanna do the same thing your brother did. Unknown crash. Okay, hi, what's up? Okay, like... Listen. Listen, phone guy, okay? Okay, I tried to go here last time and it crashed. So, do we go here again? I don't know. What? Thank you for the redstone torches. It was kind of dark in here. I thought it's kind of dork.
What the hell is this?
These are our people!
Nick!
How do you know that's Nick? System failure. Restart required.
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again.
What in the white people activity, bro? If I saw that, I would quit. Leave this apartment.
Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Also, what kind of psychopath? Is it just me? But if I had a gaming PC right here in the corner, I would not put my headphones on, have my back facing the door, and the door wide open. Am I the only one scared of, like, robbers and stuff? Like, what if people just come in? And you can't hear them because you have your headphones on. You can't see them because your back is turned. Heck, what if a demon comes in? And it's like, what's up, guy? Got your pizza. I mean... so, for real. Security. Safety. Anonymity. Anomaly. Playlog 5? Getting worse. Growing signs of malevolence. Waking nightmares. Oppressive thoughts. General maladies. Yeah. An intense craving for self-defilement. Sounds weird from the other rooms. Voices. Footsteps. Shifting shadows. An hour ago, a webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. That sounds like you were hacked. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Oh, here we go. Okay. You can read all this stuff about the demons if you want to. Would you like me to move my head so you can read? You can pause and read. This whole paragraph is about demons. I don't want to read about the demons. The simplicity of this game is almost certainly deliberate. The patterns of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of this suggests an invocation ritual. Have I made a terrible mistake? What am I awakening in the deep dark? This game is trying to... And I'm gonna do the same thing my brother did. Because white people in horror. Leave the apartment and go back to the safety of my house? No, I'm gonna follow the voice that keeps going, Maya. I'm gonna follow him in this game where demons are talked about. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh. One of 4 collected. What is this? Cthulhu? What is that? Cthulhu paintings? Ahem. What now? What are we doing? We're playing what is a Slender Man? I haven't seen a Slender Man in Slender Man game in so long. Have you guys seen a Slender Man game? I feel like they just dropped off the face of the earth after like what, 2013 or something? Hey, did I go in a circle? Oh no! I got Cthulhu's... Okay, I got Cthulhu's front cover! We're just making a book for Cthulhu. Cthulhu! Cthulhu? Cthulhu! I wish I could run. Okay. What if the voices were just like Naruto like stuff in reverse? Like, what if he's just going Shadow Clone Jutsu in reverse? That would be so funny.
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
Okay. How? How do I help you? Oh, it crashed.
That was Nick's voice.
Piece of shit.
It. I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, yes.
Hello? Is someone there?
Do you want to still get the PC running?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Trying. Up the painting shape. My mom's picture changed.
Oh, that's awful. How could the picture have changed like this?
Maybe you're imagining it. Ready? Ah!
Nobody. But that's impossible. Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
Okay. Now, chat, let me ask you a very important question. If you were to see all this paranormal activity after playing a game that supposedly is cursed, would you A, go back to the room and turn on the computer and play some more, or B, leave the apartment and go back home? Wrong! It was C. Don't think. Only do. Okay. Try this again. Why did he put his bed in this room, I wonder? Oh. Play log 12? Why is it skipping? I saw Alex today. He was here, in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked at the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. His dead body is cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite this horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning. But I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her. Tell her to stay put and do not come looking for me. Because I know Maya. She'll look for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. Only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time. Not from this. And I can't let her get hurt. She comes here. Click the game. Click the game. Do it again. Baby. Okay. Puzzles, actually? This is where I would stop playing. I mean, I wouldn't even touch this game if we're being real. My brother disappeared. He's got this weird occult stuff going on. Occult or whatever she called it earlier. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you, no thank you. So something. I was gonna say, you know what would be funny if the demon voices were just like Shadow Clone Jutsu in reverse. But it's kind of like in Subnautica. Okay, maybe it's Subnautica. I think there's a file of Donald Trump just saying China, and they like expanded it and echoed it and made it sound like ocean sounds. It's very funny to me to make unassuming sounds a scary sound. What was that, by the way? Was that my brother? What was he doing? Was he doing the splits? Throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. I'm sorry, I am not taking this seriously, and I really should be. Okay, serious. Serious mode, Emmy. Serious. Serious mode. Serious! Oh, there's a... I didn't see this guy right here. What? I don't speak, I don't know that language.
What the hell was that?
Nick, wait! Nick!
Oh, another one bites the dust. Bites the dust. Go after Nick.
Nick!
But first I'm gonna turn on the lights so that the ghost doesn't feel scared. Were the walls always this Silent Hilly? I don't think so. They are now. Okay. Find Nick. Whoa. Their numbers are lit. Somebody farted.
Nick!
Somebody farted in that apartment.
Nick, stop! It's me!
Okay. What makes you think that's your brother? And not a demon? Do you guys think you would actually be lured in by an entity like that?
What the hell?
Like, do you think all it takes is an entity to, like, dress up as somebody, as one of your loved ones walking away from you for you to follow them? Does that work? I don't know. It's never happened to me. Oh, of course. We're going down. Sorry. Going down? Definitely I should have known. Demons are involved here. I should have known. It's a pretty cool little indie game, though. I like the concept of the game in the game. Game within a game. Maya. You know what I'm getting? At dawn of night. I'm getting at dawn of night trauma. PTSD. Maya! I can hear you. A pretty long apartment complex.
Maya, come on.
I'm trying, honestly.
I'm waiting for you, Maya.
That guy's voice.
Where are you?
That guy's
We're
voice.
all waiting.
Okay, I don't want all. I just need you, and I'm trying. Hello. Totally my brother.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Me?
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Demon. Oh, I'm supposed to walk? Oh, no, he's walking towards me! R.I.P. to Maya. Could have been avoided. Total shame.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home.
Wait, the
It's
demon's...
been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs. The thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something, or someone, stepped between us and shielded me.
Aww.
I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
Oh, that's kind of sad. That's a sad ending. I mean, I knew he was gone, but he saved us. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, my thoughts on the game. Despite the fact that I wasn't taking a lot of this seriously, actually this is a pretty well put together indie game. I don't know who Crux Game Studios is. It appears like a lot of people know who this is, and this is my first experience with them, I think. I also just could be silly. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I like the concept of in a game within a game, a cursed game, or whatever. I really liked, what was it? The dark web game? That one dark web game. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I liked the quality of the game too. I like that we had cutscenes, and even though I had beef with Maya for some reason, I do like the voice acting. It helps add to the immersion. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of complaints about any of the experience that I had. Other than, I think the only reason why I didn't take this game more seriously is that this is a pretty overused concept in indie horror games, I think, nowadays. The whole cursed video game. It started with The Ring, the cursed tapes. You know, a cursed object that demons or a ghost, a malevolent spirit has attached itself to, and now you're cursed. And guess I'm a little burnt out on that. But that doesn't take away from the uniqueness of this game, how cool it is for an indie game. Not a lot of indie games have this type of quality going for it, so that was pretty cool. I also like that it gave us a proper ending. A lot of these indie horror games kind of abruptly end with no explanation or rhyme or reason to literally anything at all. So it's cool that we got some closure. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this in the description below. It's free if you're interested in playing it for yourself or figuring out what other works that this studio has created. Check it down in the link below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye bye.